Hi GM Nation, my name is Naomi Harding, and I'm one of the 3 principal educational consultants in Ed Services. In my role, I interact with clients in a variety of different ways, everything from helping out to scope an agenda, addressing escalations, to potentially delivering consulting or training. Over the past 15 years, I've enjoyed helping our clients make the world a better place, and I am committed to consistently delivering 5-star service. To do that, I use my favorite rule, the golden rule, or do unto others. The golden rule actually is found in some form in almost every ethical tradition, and it's the one rule that I use the most. I believe it's actually at the heart of our 5-star service pledge and every one of the 10 standards and objectives that we've identified as part of it. So today, I'd like to offer some concrete examples of how I've used the golden rule to help me achieve 5-star service for our clients in 3 key areas. Know who they are, know what they want and give them what they need, reassure and empower them. Those are 3 things that I look for in a good service provider, so I try to deliver that to all of our clients. So know who they are. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean it actually at 2 different levels. Know who they are individually and know who they are as an organization. If you watched Chuck Hayes' video, one of my colleagues, he actually talked about Myers-Briggs and how understanding someone's personality can help you understand more about what they require and look for in service that we're providing. And I think that that's something that's very important to understand. So I reach out to the account executive, to any consultants who might have worked with the individual, or even sometimes to our customer support team if they've worked with that particular person in the past. Now, after I discuss that, I do take that, of course, with a grain of salt, because I tell people, don't let that poison the well. What do I mean by that? Well, I have in the past had a few clients who were described by others as being difficult, or really demanding, or needy. And in some instances, after I've arrived on site and worked with that person one-on-one, I've realized that difficult really meant they ask a lot of questions. And demanding actually translated into they expected results. So do keep that in mind as you speak to others about some of the individuals that you might be working with. I also think it's important to know them on the macro level. And what do I mean by that? It really is thinking about the organization as a whole. Having some understanding, some background knowledge about what does this organization do? What vertical are they in? What particular group are they trying to provide service for? What is their goal? What is their mission? As an example, I also teach the Education Edge, so before I visit a client on site to do an EE training, I'll look at their website for the school to determine what grade levels they serve, what gender, or if they happen to be serving a particular cultural group within their community. So that as I'm going through my training and I'm giving examples, I'm not talking about grouping all the 5th grade girls to a Jewish boys' high school. That helps my clients pay more attention and feel that my examples are more relevant for them. We've all been in situations where we really felt that what was being delivered to us was not something that was specifically useful or helpful for us. And I don't know about you, but that makes me tune out quicker than anything else. So know who they are. The second area, know what they want and give them what they need. Having an understanding of what their goals are for your particular delivery is incredibly important. I know there have been situations in the past where I've arrived at an on-site and been told, yep, the only thing we need to learn about is query. That's it. That's all we really need. Then, as I stepped back and said, let's stop for a moment. What is it that you believe query is actually going to accomplish for you? How do you think it's going to help you in your day-to-day work? And what do you really think query does? Asking a few key questions has actually helped me identify that, oh, well, they didn't actually need to do a query at all. In fact, what they were looking for was who gave gifts last week and how much those gifts were. So I was able to identify for them that really I have an area that's going to be far more useful for you on a day-to-day basis, like dashboard, or something that you can use to develop those printed reports that you're looking for in our canned reports area. So after I've gotten agreement from the client, I've adjusted the agenda appropriately to include those 2 other topics in our scheduled training. So again, know what they want, but give them what they need. The last area is really about being reassured and empowered. Some folks feel buyer's remorse. They get something and at the outset everything sounded great, but then they start to wonder, is this really too complicated? Am I going to be able to figure this out? Am I ever going to understand the intricacies of Razor's Edge? Well, that's up to us to reassure them. I make it a point to tell my clients who are worried about learning the product that not everybody at Blackbaud has the Borg implant. Some of us don't even have a background in computer science. I know I don't have a degree in computer science. I majored in French and international trade. So I let them know that, and I explain that all of us at some point have been in their position and that we've had to learn the software. And I let them know that I'm confident that if they try hard and work through the education programs that we have, that they too will be successful. Sometimes it's as simple as saying, I know you can do this. I believe that you're going to be successful. The other part to this component is empowering them. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'm thinking long term here. Empower them to move forward. So I make it a point to make sure that my clients understand how to access or even sometimes download for them our course catalog so that they understand the other courses that we offer, including some resources like job aids and videos. If time allows, I'll even help them log into Training Central and walk them through doing a simple search. I want to set them up for success, so I let them know about all of the wonderful resources that we provide at Blackbaud that help us deliver 5-star service. I hope you've enjoyed my video and have a fantastic rest of your week. Thank you.